Back at it, video number 7. Yep. Got my water bottle. We're going to shut it down just like we did the first 6. This is for all my night owls. Let me cut this volume up. Tonight we're going to be talking about how bad do you want it. I just feel like it's a conversation that needs to be had. Let me cut this down a little bit. All right, how bad do you want it? Now, when I teach, speak, coach, and train, I always try to give tangible examples of what it looks like when you get to the end of the lesson that I'm going to teach you. So for the purposes of this one, I'll use my personal experience from track and field. I'm going to use competition, and I'm going to use a race, okay? We all know that when it comes to racing, that you have 2 things. You're always going to have a start line, and you're always going to have a finish line, right? You're always going to have a starting line, and you're always going to have a finish line. And so I want to make sure that we start with those things today, because the start line was never the thing that motivated me the most. For me, it was always the finish line, okay? Start line and the finish line, and there's everything that's in between, right? The don't give up, the push yourself beyond what you feel like you're able to do, right? The motivation, right? In between that thing. We're going to spend some time breaking that down today, okay? Most people are excited when it comes to getting ready for the race, the outfit, the tennis shoes, waving to the fans. Most of the time, the issues that we have are not in starting the race. It's typically in finishing the race, right? We can talk about some of the reasons why most people don't finish first. I definitely have seen more people in this season finish last. And a lot of times I attribute that to the fact that they're just not motivated. Even like tonight, because I'm athletic by nature, because I'm so competitive by nature, because I'm the type of person that's going to make sure that come or hell or high water, I'm going to get it done. I'm just going to get it done. I am typically that type of person at heart. I'm that type of person, period. But let's talk about how you get there. How do you get to a place that even when you're tired, exhausted, ready to go to sleep, and these are for those ones who work in these 9-to-5s, and you're trying to just wrap your head around, when am I going to have time to run a business, to build a business, to start a business? Where's your motivation going to come from? Number 1, you're going to have to dig deep. Most high achievers, self-led professionals, the ones that I train, the ones that I have the privilege of coaching, the ones that stick it through, the ones that aren't quitters, the ones that talk even when their throat hurt, the ones that show up for themselves. Most of those people, it's an inward motivation. They don't need a whole lot of coaching or prodding or pushing or convincing. They've already convinced themselves that getting to the finish line, for me, especially in writing my book, knowing what I had on my plate, I was not willing to let not one thing interrupt me from getting to my finish line. I'm going to encourage you to do that. A coach can give you suggestions. We can work alongside you. We can guide you. But when it comes to motivation is not something that I sell. Now, I'm a motivational speaker. I want to come on here and I want to inspire you. I want to transform your lives and I want to empower you. But I should not be the one person motivating you to get up out of bed every single day, motivating you to get up and run your business, motivating you to charge your clients the right price, to service them. I cannot be your primary motivation. That starts with you. And where a lot of people fail is that their goals are not attached to your why. See, my goals are attached to why I do what I do. The very thing that makes me cry is the very thing that allows me to take stages and share my story. Is because had I have started sooner, had I have went after my dreams sooner, had I have not been so intimidated and have lack of confidence, maybe, just maybe, I would have got to that finish line a little bit quicker. Okay? Getting to that finish line means that you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to achieve your goals. Now, some of my friends looked at me today and they said, oh my God, I can't believe you sat up here and recorded 10 videos. What if I commit to recording 10 videos per day? What if that's the difference between me getting what I say that I want, providing my girls with the life that I say that I want, getting my business to the place that I said that I want? We could sit on somebody's job all day. I told my friend today, baby, don't even come ask me how no training was. Do I look like I care? I don't. And I'm not even finna oblige you. I'm not even finna acknowledge it. I don't give a flip how it was. The only thing that I care about is getting to my own personal finish line. That finish line is going to benefit me. That is the dynasty I'm going to build. That's the empire that I have to build. That is a mama bear going after everything that she feels like God owes her and promised her. Okay? So what are you going to be willing to do? Because I'm willing to stay up to midnight to get these videos recorded. I'm willing to put my baby down and say, hey, we'll do your homework tomorrow. I'm willing to study my craft and to research and to go after the things that I say that I want. What are you willing to do? Are you willing to take risks? Are you willing to face failure? Are you afraid of success? Some people are afraid of success. You're afraid of everybody knowing your name. I'm not afraid of everybody knowing my name. As long as they know my name, I want to point them to Jesus Christ. I'm not afraid to take risks. I tell those that I love, I sit at the edge of my seat. And for some people, the inner lining of your stomach is going to be upset dealing with me. So you might want to go ahead and move on. Because not only am I going to snatch your edges, I am going after my goals so aggressively this year. People are standing on the sideline literally saying, oh my God, Ashley, slow down. Oh my God, Ashley, you're doing too much. I feel like I'm not doing enough. The fact that I am now a parent who has not one but two, completely 100% responsible. Yes, I'm going to turn that corner. Yes, I'm going to burn the midnight oil. Yes, I'm going to fall on my face. Yes, I'm going to fast. Yes, I'm going to sow. Yes, I'm going to do what's necessary. There's no space here for me to be worrying about what y'all think of me. I don't care. There's no space here for me to be thinking about what y'all think I'm called to do or what I should be doing. I'm multi-talented and multifaceted, but best believe I'm only going to do the thing he's called me to do. That is the platform that I'm going to take. The wealth will come. It always does. You got to be willing to go at it alone. Everybody at that starting line is not going to be present with you at that finish line, and that's just something you have to accept. When I was in the world, I didn't mind wasn't the weakest link, but I surely didn't mind going alone. Going solo dolo was never a thing. It was like, sometimes you got to go alone. In the pursuit of success, I had to be willing to go alone. Mama, daddy, sister, brother, uncle. I still made it though. With or without your support, I still made it. Cousin, whoever. This is your success. Those people don't owe you nothing. My friends don't owe me anything. But this is my success, something that I said God promised me. So why are you so dependent on someone else having to see your vision? Guess what? They won't see my vision, but they also not going to see the fruit of that thing either. You're not going to see the fruit of it either. For those who couldn't stand by me, or those who couldn't stick it through, for those who couldn't stomach it, you're not going to be able to enter into the promised land with me. You had your chance. So the thing about it, when it comes to achieving any level of success, like track and field, I've competed the hardest that I've ever competed in my life. There were certain things I could eat, certain things I couldn't eat, certain things I couldn't drink. Come on, somebody. Certain rooms I could not be in, certain training programs I couldn't commit to, certain activities, especially when I was a collegiate athlete. I've competed with the best of the best in the world. Some of our records have literally just been shattered this year. Okay? So when I tell you guys that I am of the elite, when it comes to the mindset behind what I do, when it comes to being able to put mind over matter, to be able to push myself beyond even what most people thought I was capable of, I have defied gravity on so many levels, y'all. That's how come I can coach and push people. I am a pusher, but not in the way that y'all think. My push is in your faith. My push is put the faith in action. Watch what God is doing through me, and then you just borrow my faith in this season. The question is, how bad do you want it? The question is, how bad do you want it? The question is, what are you willing to give up to get it? Because I put on a post earlier today with the coach that put out the decree for the 10 videos. And she said something to the extent, yeah, it's not those people talking about, oh, you're not going to make it, you're not going to make it. But my thing is, I want you to go hard in your business the way you go after that man. Come on. Sitting up 2, 3, 4 in the morning trying to snag a man. I want you to go after your success the same way you sit on those people's jobs. You go in early, you stay late, you do all of these civic organizations and all this volunteer work. I don't do none of that. Period, poo. Because I'm focused. And if I'm there, that means he sent me to do a purpose and get my behind up out of there. So, but we can commit to that, but you can't commit to yourself. I don't care if it takes me till 1 a.m. to record every last video here. I bet y'all make it, though. I bet y'all make it, though. Okay? So video number 7 is in the books. We talked tonight about how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Listen, I want it so bad I can taste it. I heard E.T. say, I want it so bad. Are you willing to lose sleep over it, though? Are you willing to lose friends over it? Are you willing to piss your family off? Because I'm willing to do it. I wrote the book instead of the obituary. I didn't have time to be worrying about why people aren't here. Who cares? This is my success. I'm going to be the one held accountable for what I'm supposed to do and how I'm going to do it. Who cares? God said it. It is so. That should be your prostrate position this season. If God said it, that is so. So get yourself together, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and get to going. When I coach people through life and through business, I can be sweet as pie, but my VIP clients will tell you it's time to get to work. It's time to get to work. Nobody's going to sell. Nobody's going to ask for the sale. Nobody's going to do the DM work for you. You need to get your behind in front of at least 100 new eyeballs. I have been killing the game over there on TikTok. If I got to post 10 videos per day, that's 500 new literal eyeballs that's going to be on my content. That is Ashee Marie coming up out the shadows to go after her dreams. No one's coming to save you. And you now know that. So my question to you is, how bad do you want it? Put that in the comments for me.